Welcome to the Bushido Gang. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's AttackonSamurott, bringing you all a um a let's play walkthrough, whatever. I'm playing Legends Arceus again. It's been 2 years almost. I want to say 3 years actually. It's been 3 years since I last played this game. Um, like in a recording, by the way, in a recording. I played this game very recently, like yesterday. I played this game yesterday. Um, uh, but yeah, I wanted to talk about this game. Just play through this game again and just give my thoughts about what I think about Legends Arceus while I'm playing through the game again. Now, this is gonna be I'm gonna try and make it a full playthrough. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can, in terms of tasks that has to be done in the game and all that stuff. It's gonna be tough, but I'll try and do as much as I can. And I'm gonna, like also do some do some off screen stuff too, just so that way you guys don't have to see all that stuff, cause no one wants to see all that. That's too much. That's too much time. Way too much time. Um, but yeah, I'm playing this game again just in preparation for Legends ZA. Since Pokemon Legends ZA is gonna be coming out in October, thought it'd be a really fun idea to play through this game again and just kind of relive what this game was. This game really was really a changing moment, I think, for the series, because it's showing that Game Freak wants to kind of like branch out of doing the main series things, or doing like stuff with the main series, and try to apply more things with this action RPG um for Legends, within the Legends series. And Legends EA is pretty much going to be is the upcoming title, and that's going to be another action RPG, but it's not going to be like Legends Arceus, like how it was, and um how different it was, but at the same time the same, because it's very similar to another series in the Pokemon franchise, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This the formula for Legends Arceus is very similar to how those games were. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it. I just want to play the game, just try and get through as much as I can with it. And yeah, gonna do a fresh account and a fresh profile, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a real good time. Before we get started, please make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join my Discord, the Bushido Gang, and subscribe for some more videos on my channel. I'm on my way to reaching a sub goal. I think I was trying to get to like 600 subs. Yeah, because we're getting close to that. We're getting close to that point. So it would be pretty cool to hit that goal before the end of the summer. Um, but uh, but yeah, now I'm gonna say this in advance. I'm gonna try and record in bulk because I'm gonna be very busy this month. There won't be like a ton of time where I'll be able to really record, like a fresh recording like the day of and things like that. I can't do that with this. It takes a while for me to set this up too, so um, it's not something I can really do right now. But I can but I can do bulk recordings, and it'll be ahead of time and all those things like that. So as I'm recording this first part I'm recording it on Saturday. It's Saturday night, a little after 8:30. So August 2nd, of course. So you guys will see this probably tomorrow, being Sunday. And yeah, and then for the other then for other stuff, I'll try and see if I can get them in the week. But yeah, so let's get it. There will be voice acting, of course. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. I am black. What is thy name? Rot. So, a lot of people um that I know, they call me Rot. They call me Samurott. They call me AOS. Um, I go by all of them, Samu. So all of them I'm fine with. Um, those are all those names I'm good with. So that's what I've been called throughout my time being on YouTube. So, so yeah, Rod it is. Yes. Oh wait, he said something. I didn't even see that part. That's funny. Rot. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee, a world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Rot. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. My phone. My phone. My phone. Oh. 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 Hey, yo, what? Huh? Wait, where am I? What? What's going on? Huh? The title drop right there. So I know the game did get an update. It's not a major update to the Switch 2 version. Um I don't have a Switch 2. I would love to get one, but at the moment your boy is broke. Well, not broke, but let's say that I want to use what I have for something important, and the Switch 2 is not important right now. So, eventually I will get one. Um, but I want to talk. I'll talk about the Switch, a little bit along the way too. But wake up! Oh, dude, wake up, won't you? Also, this tutorial is so long. It's almost an hour. It's almost an hour. I'll try my best to speed through it, but yeah. Are you alive, my boy? Also, I won't try and speak in the mic like that. I'm sorry. Where the fuck? What the hell? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seemed unharmed. Am I? Who the fuck? Who are you? I'd like to ask you the same. Who are you? I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come now. Who in the world does that? Yes, who falls out the sky? Who falls out the sky? I can think of one guy. I think I know a girl too. I think. But they're like other Nintendo stuff. But anyways. Also that shirt, um, again, I don't know why I know these things, but I know them because I played the game so many times. I think that's the same shirt, that the protagonist gets from X and Y. That's the shirt that the mother gives you, when you reach Sandalwood City. So yeah, that's a little trivia right there. Which kind of makes me wonder about the connections with that, but I don't think it's. I think I'm probably thinking too much about that. This might even be from BDSP, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. It might be from that too, because again, games were like back to back when they came out, so might be a connection there. I'm not too sure. I must say, your clothing is terrible. You wouldn't unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know nobody, cuz. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody here, man. So, you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I'ma die. I'ma die out here, cuh. I'ma die out here. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Splash! Oh my, I had completely forgotten. I just caught up these 3 runaways from when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but you do know what a Pokemon is. Oh wait, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? I'm a lie. Nah, I don't know what they are. What is that? What are those? What are those? You don't? You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these 3 here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures. You see, marvelous. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Rot. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Anyways. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor myself. I don't know why I added that. I don't know why. But it just kind of fit there. So, that is to say, I am a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 right here. Ayo, what the Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! I don't know which voice I'm going for. I'm just kind of going all over the place. Anyways, walking. We can walk. We can crouch, just like from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Gen 3 games, by the way, in case you guys didn't understand what I said. The Ruby and Sapphire remakes. And we can run without actually this is from Gen 7 anyway. And I think Gen 8 also has the auto run anyway. So I think in BDSP they took that out. I don't think you have the running shoes there. I think they just have you. I think you just auto run over there. So nice. There's a glowing beeping object over there. Let's ignore it. Let's just ignore it. Pick up the phone. Pick up the phone. There's a strange beeping object still lying on the ground. You can't ignore God. You can't ignore God. Okay, alright. Found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. I got a message from Arceus? This text message saying, "Lol, go find them all." Or, "Lol, gotta catch them all." Nah, if Arceus said that, that would have been funny. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Lol, at the end. Yeah, so God wants us to find to catch everything, and then meet him. So it's kind of like I'm not gonna get into that. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into, I don't want to get into any kind of like stuff like that. So, alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to see you give a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using sharp leaves. Or sharp feathers, my bad. Ayy. My favorite, well, actually my second favorite. It's tough to choose between the starters, all two of them. No, I'm kidding. I like Chikorita too. Yeah, sometimes it's tough to choose between all three of them. I think I like Cyndaquil more than I like Totodile. I know, some blasphemous words I'm saying here, but obviously when the new game drops, you know who I'm picking. It's just obvious. It's so obvious. I'm picking Tepig. I'm picking. Actually, no. It might actually be Chikorita. If what is happening is true about it, but I don't want to go into any of that. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Boom! The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splash splash! Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Here you go, or here are my boy, Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. Alright. Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize, let me be more thorough. Now, I mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you say? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. They adapted the manga, bro! They adapted stuff from the manga! In the manga, Pokemon actually shrink down in the Pokeball. So like when Red, throws out something, it actually pops out. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. I love the Pokemon manga. Even though I've only read the Kanto stories, but I'm gonna try and read Gold and Silver and the others after that. But the Pokemon manga is really cool though. I definitely recommend it for you guys to read if you ever get the chance. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball comfy as can be. How does Kurt do it? I wish they would explain that. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. Kurt should have been here. Like, no lie, I think Kurt should have been here in this game. That would have been sick. They put Kurt here, but in case you don't know who I'm talking about, Kurt is the creator of Pokeballs, where he makes it out of apricorns, out of apricorns, which are like fruit in a sense. So he's able to make it out of that, and you can catch Pokemon with them. How he puts all that technology inside so that way it actually the Pokemon actually shrink down, I don't know. But hey, that's Kurt, man. That's Kurt. Kurt really should have been here. But I mean the Pokeballs themselves already kind of already tell the story in its own. But yeah, everybody from every region is a part of this story, so they all play a part in some way. Just as this guy does, which I'll probably talk about him later. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple, though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Yes, you suck. I can throw, though. I can throw. So, bam. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Sorry. Also, I didn't mean to say that word. I'm trying to be, PG friendly or whatever. At least age appropriate, whatever that means. It seems you're quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Rod. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Nah, what's so scary about them? They're not gonna like burn me or anything, right? 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 You're not gonna do anything, right? He's just chilling. Oh. Oh. It would have been funny if they actually did something. But now Cynical's just chilling. Okay. So, Cynical's cool. Alright, so that's one. I can hardly believe it, Rod. Incredible. You know, many people here even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Yes, I walked right up to Cynical and I threw the Pokeball and he didn't, and he was chilling. Just chilling. Just like, hey, what's up? Alright. Can I catch him over here? Oh, so close. No. Can I go a little higher? Oh, damn. Okay. No. Hey! There we go. But it still breaks out. Ah, yes. I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. Alright. We're gonna do it over the tree. Ready? Okay, that didn't work that way. Okay, that should... That's some bullshit! Yes! Ain't no way that happened. No, why does it do that? Okay. It hit, but it didn't catch. Why? Anyways, this is gonna be an interesting Let's Play. Alright. I caught all three of them. You happy? Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. I don't know why the game just decided to cheat me and say, hey, you weren't in range to catch that Rowlet. Get closer. Get up to its face and throw the Pokeball at it. Alright. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They don't yet listen to anyone. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Rod, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. There's always a reason for something. Always a reason for something. Hey, I got a phone. Seek out all Pokemon. Yeah, a message from God. I'm God's message. The object is an ARC phone, you say. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. One day. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Yeah, what about Oak? What about him? Has he done it? Kurt, Kurt invented it, so there's that. There's also, Agatha. I've just... Oh, and Agatha. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but then, there's, who else? There's Blaine. And then, there's Price. I'm just mentioning all the old Pokemon characters. There's, Wolf, what? Nah, no, he doesn't count. He doesn't count. He's actually, he looks old, but he's not old. There's, who else? Who's another old, character? Bertha? Oh, wait, hold on. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? I don't know. I don't know. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another? How should we help? Shall we help one another out, my boy? I have no choice. I'm stuck in this world until God takes me out. Until Arceus says, "Alright, I'm done. I'm done with you. Goodbye." Alright, we have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out all your lodgings and help you find some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. Okay, so one thing I didn't take advantage of when I first played this game was that I did not talk to everybody in the village when I first walked into the village. So I'm going to take that opportunity because what they say is pretty funny anyway. But yeah, so. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. I don't care. I get paid just standing here. Looks weird, though. You know, imagine being this character just falling out of the sky, and you walk into a new place, then you just meet some random guy that's like, "Hey, that's a pretty cool skill you got going on there. Come to the village." And you see all these people looking at you like, "Who the fuck? Who is that? Why does he look like that? His clothes look weird." This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. The road we're on now is known to the locals as Canela Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's not much to it, not many to do. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to step outside the village. Now, that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy headquarters. Where's the Galaxy Hall, headquarters of the outfit, or of this outfit. I can talk, guys. I can talk. Oh, botheration. That word. That is a word. A word he said. I had almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here. Then to the left. The Wallflower it's called. I'm speeding through this. Your ARC phone's beeping. Hey, it's God. Somehow, go here. Alright. See the guy in Smarks. I don't know who that blonde guy is. Never heard of him. Never seen him. Alright. Does the professor know that? We've no food for freeloaders. Survival out here is a daily battle, you know. What manner of dress is that? To catch one of those Pokemon creatures, you need to throw a Pokeball at it. If you intend to stay here in the village, you should spend some time talking to everyone. Oh, is she not gonna say anything? What manner of dress is that? Where you come from? That one looks suspicious. A new survey corps. That's quite the outfit right there. Nah, these comments are just funny, man. These comments are so funny. Shh! Quiet! I'll hear you. What kind of dress is that? What kind of dress? Nah, that's too funny, man. That's too funny. I want to talk to more people. Let's just walk around the village for a bit and just talk to people. I came here from across the sea in search of fields to call my very own. For this very venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. Look at his hair and tell me who do you remind you of. Anyways, so this village of ours also attracts strange guard folks like yourself, eh? Yep. Oh, I can't. Oh, I pressed Y because I thought it would do something. It doesn't do anything yet. Show. This region is huge! And there's lots of dangerous Pokemon too. But you came here anyway? How come? Back in my hometown, I've got an older brother who's gonna inherit the family farm and all. But I'm gonna make my own way here, in Hisui. You look like you're from Johto, kid. I don't know how I can tell, but I just know. You gotta be from Johto. Or you could be from Unova too. There is that one ranch over there. But I don't know. His look kind of gives me the Johto. He kind of has more of a Johto look to him. Jotonian. Bellamy. I'm pretty new to the village myself. I try to talk to everyone I meet, so I always learn something new. Agreed. I want to talk to everybody. You see something? Commander Komodo is fantastically strong. Rumor has it he once sent a Pokemon flying with one of those sumo throws he's so proud of. Biogard. The Galaxy team is made up of several cores. Okay. I've actually never. Oh. Oh. Okay. Kiki. Bachi. I'm just gonna stand here. Go on, you guys fight. I'm just gonna stay in the middle. It's all good. Our human weapons are no match against the fangs and claws of they had weapons? They had swords and shields? And guns? And spears? They definitely had some guns with them. They had some guns with them. They were packing heat. They had to for their safety. Our human weapons are no match against the fangs and claws of Pokemon. That's yeah, wow. I never saw that before. It's my first time actually seeing that. That's crazy. They had guns, swords, and all that stuff here. Those Survey Corps people, what is it they're actually investigating? All they seem to do is eat potato mochi at the Wallflower. Are they making some sort of potato Dex or what? Okay. And you say anything? Shrine Guardian, watch over us. I'm here to give thanks to the Guardian of the Shrine, who watches over all in Jubilife Village. What's that? Oh. Huh. I never noticed that. Oh, okay, that's just pointing me where I need to go. Are you looking for someone? I mean, not really, but I'm just kind of looking around, just seeing what's around the village. Now, who might you be? I haven't seen you here in the village before. Yes, the great-great-great-grandfather of an old man in Platinum, who was part of Team Galactic. He didn't do anything, but at least his great-great-grandfather was useful, but not his descendant. A new hairstyle means a fresh look, and a fresh outlook lets you change your fortune. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This hair is terrible. I don't know why they gave this character this hair. It's so bad. I've never seen clothes quite like yours, hon. Where might they be from? Yes, the great-great-great-grandmother of a frontier brain. I wonder where the other frontier brains are actually. Or at least like, where they're referenced. Well, I think a couple of them are already here in the village anyway. But she is a direct reference. Alright. Let's go to the Wallflower. What the heck? Well, now aren't you awfully suspicious? The Wallflower's for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. Yeah, I don't like this stuff either. This clothes are terrible. If the guard let you through, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Yes. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried for him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago, and I had to take to my bed. But the professor, well, I do wonder how long he'll last. Unfortunately, it's just as Akari says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor! But everything will be quite alright now. Rot here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Excuse me? You mean to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Professor Sileen's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Sileen! Yes, the great, great, great grandmother of Cyrus. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Sileen. 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 Why don't you lean over? Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. Yes, I am a worker of the working class. For now. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep? Yes, actually. You know, in some countries, 15 is the working age. Sometimes even younger. Well, actually, younger. We don't talk about that one, but 15 is the the age where you can start working anyway. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. She's just like her great, 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 great grandson. That's where he gets that from. Gets that from her. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please. But, make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. I want to try that. Is that actually good? Is that actually good? Is it going to taste like french fries? Or is it going to taste like soft, like mushy? Like, how's that going to taste? I gotta try that at some point. It's probably really salty. It probably can't be that salty. But it's potatoes, so it's starch, of course. Professor Laventon, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come now! I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. No fiction. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. That there are in the grass, forest, water, wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, you know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they may do. They can do. But that's where Rot will come in. Yes. I'm just thinking, why the fuck get by here? How the fuck do I get home? Arceus, why'd you put me here? But then, silently. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order. Can I go home? What is this place? I can just imagine what this kid's thinking in his head. Like, bro is going through it. Just like, I wonder how mom's doing. What again, I don't know if it's confirmed that this is the protagonist from BDSP. Again, the Diamond and Pearl remix. I don't know if this is actually confirmed, but I just imagine that Barry's just running around just like, hey, where is he? Where is he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? And then, like, his mom is just, like, all worried. Professor Rowan is just like, oh, where did he go? Where did he go? Like, Cynthia doesn't care. Actually, she probably does care. She probably would care. The gym leaders probably care, too. I think everyone cares about where this character's at. Anyways, nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. That means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We've had a hard enough time catching even 1 when wild Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. You can throw from far away, but it still won't matter anyway. So, does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Rot. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. Potato mochis for life. That's all we have. That's all we have. Potato mochi. That's all we got. That's all we make. We don't make nothing else. We got grain. We got beads. We got berries. But all we got is potato mochi. That's all we got. That's all I make. That's all I do. I'm Penny. I'm sorry, I'm being stupid right now. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. Yes, all the salt. I need water. I need water. My mouth is dry. I need water. The potato mochi dried my... It's so dry. It's salty. Yes, the food was lovely. And dry. And salty. But more importantly, you do remember that Rot has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Rot's skills. You guys got any water? Let's hope it's not misplaced. Hey, Sarlane, you got any water? I know where I can get water. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Rot? Was it? Yes, ma'am. For tonight, at least we will provide you with a place to sleep. You can use our quarters there. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate. And perhaps your death in the wilds. Captain Silene. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui, and that they're both harsh and cold. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. Oh, you got jokes, huh? You got jokes. How would you feel falling out of the sky, not knowing where you are, who these people are, and why am I here? Like, bro, chill with the jokes. It's too early for that. Give it like a couple more hours, then it's cool. But right now, I'm kind of traumatized. Yes, good night. What do you even see on that side? Like, what was bro looking at? A rift in the sky. People falling from it? This world is full of mysteries. Well, good night. Alright, so. So, I know I was. I'm gonna try and see if I can get. This first part's gonna be long. It's just gonna be long. I'm sorry. Um, I mean, usually a lot of my vids are long anyway, but yeah, for this one, for this first part, I'm gonna make it like fairly long. I'm gonna make it at least an hour. So right now it's like 40. It's like a little over 45 minutes. So, I'll just put a little bit further than that. So yeah, we can save. There's an autosave function. I'm actually gonna turn the autosave off because, I think that's gonna be a little distracting. So that's not what I need. I don't need that stuff. That stuff's old. I would have looked at that stuff like when the game came out. Yeah, I don't need that. Gonna do that. All right, cool. So we're gonna go with manual saving, and we're gonna go to sleep. Rest until tomorrow. Yes. So, no, my bad. Sorry. Oh. The next day. Good morning, Rot. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it a roll. I am awake. It's time to go do things. I guess. Oh, did I save? I should probably save. What lovely weather we've got. Hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. I was tossing and turning all night, thinking about how I fell out the sky. And, potato mochi. That's all I thought about. Those were the only things I thought about. And also thinking about how to get home. And, I was looking at this phone. I was looking at this phone, right? And I was trying to figure out, hey, what can I do on this phone? Like, is there more I can do on this phone? Do I just get a map just to see what the world is? Like, can I just text God at night? Wait, why did I do that? Hold on. Well, why would I text Arceus? Like, can I get more context on this phone? Hey God, can I get more context? And then Arceus is just like, no, you only talk to me. Yes, God. Hope you had a nice sleep. Can I have friends? Can I have girlfriends? Arceus is just like, no, you stick to the mission. Even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to the headquarters. Captain Silene is waiting. Silene. Actually, there's one character I do want to see. She's very important. She's very important. I have to see her first. Because her name is just so significant, and it's also just very it's just a very important name. So I have to go and see her. She's very important. She's more important than Silene, actually. The Survey Corps' offices are here on the first floor. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere! Attacked from all sides! I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack. Outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. That man's with the security corps, and even his own partner, he took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Silene, Rot is here. You may enter. I might give her that voice, I don't know. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, Prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday, you stupid bitch? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you will be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the fields. I'm not gonna lie, this looks terrible on him. This looks ugly, man. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Even she agrees. She's just like, hey, that don't look good. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. If he dies, leave him. Oh, okay. Alright. Alright then. Press Y to consult the map on your ARC phone. Hey Arceus. Hey, Arceus. Pardon, Rot. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Rot absolutely must pass this trial. If he doesn't, we all die. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Ayy. Woo! Boom! Go on, Rot. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? So, I realized I was kind of going on a little bit more of a tangent in this, but I'm going to make it short and sweet. I'm picking Rowlet. I used Samurott on my first run through of this game, and I used Cyndaquil very recently. In fact, I have another profile where I'm using it. So, yeah, this is the one I haven't used yet. Well, actually no, I've used it already, but it was like a while back. But yeah, I'm gonna go Rowlet. I'm gonna use Rowlet. Wait, no, wait. Let me save first. Because I'm trying to get a certain nature. I hope we get the right nature actually for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take Rowlet. Yep, I'm taking Rowlet. Hey there, buddy. Cylene's just like, I hope you don't die. No, she really might be saying that. I hope you don't die. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I took Rowlet back inside this Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. I have an owl. Rowlet's cool. Thinking back on Alola, I think Rowlet might have been the first one I picked. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think Rowlet was the first starter I picked back then. Litten might have been after that on my second playthrough. And then for a Poplio, it took me a while to get used to Poplio. Because like when this design leaked actually, I was not quite happy at the time about it. The typing's really good though. Water Fury's great. It's just its design. I wasn't feeling it back then. 2016. Well, actually 2017. No, 2016. My bad. 2016. I wasn't feeling it back then, but it's grown on me. It's grown on me over time. It's very strong. All 3 of them are really good. All 3 of them are very good in their own individual ways. The Decidueye is good. Like on the lower side for singles. Incineroar is just a god in VGC, and then Primarina is just a very like powerful special attacker. Honestly, it's kind of surprising that it wasn't on this like roster, because you know the way how I'm not gonna go any further than that. A word of advice, my boy: please pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Boom! Splash! Yeah, I would have liked to take those two with me as well, but not the case in this one. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Rot fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Boom. Splish splash. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me get you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. Appreciate it, cuz. These Pokeballs can be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You've had this trial cleared in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. This tutorial is so long. Like, why? This basic stuff, man. Basic stuff. They could cut it down to 20 minutes. Actually, I probably could have cut it down to 20 minutes. Or at least 30 minutes. Yeah, okay. So I did save beforehand. I'm actually going to check to see what nature this Rowlet is, and I'm going to end off this first part. Again, this game is, this game's not long. Okay. But there is a lot to do if you want to complete everything. Relax. You know what? I'll take it. Relax is fine. I can make do with that. That's okay. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good for what Rowlet is in this game. Or actually in general, really, because Rowlet can do multiple. Because I mean, well, its evolutionary line can do multiple things. So yeah. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. So we come into an unknown land. We met God first. We met God. He said, go to this place and do my mission and do my work. And now we're here. And now we have a Pokemon. And we're about to leave the village and embark on a grand journey that'll last for hopefully 2 months. I'm really trying my best. But yeah, that's going to be that for this first part. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you for some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm sorry this part was so long and I was just kind of like going on a tangent. But I'll do my best in the second part to not do that. So again, these will be recorded in bulk. You'll see this one tomorrow. And I'll probably try and get the other 3 up as soon as I can. They're not going to be back to back, of course. I'm not going to do that. That's just too much. That's too much like videos. So yeah, that's that. Be safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you for some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Some more Pokemon Legends Arceus. Peace out. Bye.